Hey guys, Malika Lave, my balls neighbors here. I'm here in my aunt's beautiful sanctuary of a backyard. This will be a little different than Jay Hart's video, a little less organized. Had to just gather my thoughts all week, and I didn't want to make this video off of an initial impression after how I was feeling on Monday. So had to wait till I got to into the peacefulness of my aunt's backyard here. I guess a few initial notes before I get to the questions. One would be I wouldn't be here if I had just made the right play of Ramondre over Ford, which I spoke to Ty a lot about. You have the guy in your lineup all week, and then you swap him last minute, and it ends up being the reason I'm doing this video. Aside from that, I still feel pretty good about my team in general, even though I just had a few injuries pop up today, but I won't speak on that for now. So let's get into the questions. This might be a two-parter because I can't read the questions and do the video at the same time. So let me see what I can do here. We have number one. In what order of the human centipede would I be in? That might be the best of the overall questions, and that's a pretty easy decision. I would be at the head of the human centipede, and Devin, Jacob, and Ty would be sewed to my asshole, and I'd be eating a lot of Taco Bell and cuttlefish and giving them that on the other end. So that's the answer to that question. Pretty easy one. Number two, which pick do I regret the most? Who do I wish I would have taken instead? Yeah, a lot of jokes have been made about Olave. So my true thoughts on that are, I thought Harrison was going to be me at that pick. My other option was Devontae, who I just kind of passed on because I wasn't as high on him. So I didn't really plan on taking Olave there. And the other two I could have taken, Kamara or A-Chain, would have been great picks, but just felt too early to take a running back at that time. It seems I was wrong, but again, the previous two seasons, Olave had over 1,000 yards and over 5 touchdowns each. So he's been consistent. I figured that consistency would continue into this year. So that's primarily why I took him, but also it was kind of a panic, oh shit type of moment because Harrison and all the running backs and guys I was expecting to be there were not there. So that's basically that. Question number 3, who would win in a fight, Taylor Swift or Brittany Mahomes? I think easily Brittany Mahomes. She's a feisty one, and yeah, I don't know if Taylor could cut it. That seems like a pretty clear-cut answer. Mrs. Mahomes is also a Trump supporter, so she might just shoot Taylor in the head before they even started the fight. What do we got? Number 4, 3-parter. Again, questioning how I could think Olave was a good pick, and a few other questions. By the way, we need to cut these questions down for everyone. I think maybe one question each. No multi-parters. We don't need to string this out too long. I pretty much already answered that. Again, he had over 1,000 yards in his first 2 seasons. I was expecting the same this year. And again, I could have went with maybe a sexier pick like Drake London or Devontae Adams. Or again, Kamara or A-Chain. Kamara would have been the best pick now, just looking back at it. So yeah, I'll have to rethink that for next year and just realize again the importance of RBs, which some of my later RB picks have actually panned out. So maybe my strategy wasn't entirely at fault there. Yeah, so that's part 1.